The Chicago Bears are facing a crucial moment in the franchise's history, and talk of coaching changes has gained momentum. Instead of celebrating parallel performances, such as rookie quarterback Caleb Williams, who could be the basis for a turnaround this season, we continue to lament consecutive losses, including yet another against arch-rival Green Bay Packers. The fans' patience has reached its limit, and it is increasingly clear that it may be time to end Matt Eberflus' cycle as head coach. Welcome to another piece of news. So, before we continue, if you are just arriving and do not want to miss any of these Chicago Bears updates, take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel and leave that like. That is super important for our growth and to keep you informed. Now, yes, let's continue. Historically, the Bears do not have the habit of leaving coaches during the season. However, the team's inconsistent performance, coupled with the frustrations that have built up, is creating an early debate about potential candidates for the 2025 head coaching position. While there is no precedent for a mid-season change, this offseason offers an opportunity to map out promising names that could bring a new direction to the franchise. Some interesting options have already begun to circulate among NFL analysts and insiders, highlighting coaches with different styles and approaches. Here are the most frequently mentioned candidates. Cliff Kingsbury, Washington Commanders offensive coordinator. Kingsbury is a familiar name, having interviewed with the Bears last offseason. With experience as head coach with the Arizona Cardinals, where he had a playoff run amid 2 disappointing seasons, Kingsbury could represent a coach who has learned from past mistakes. His dynamic offensive style and ability to start seasons will make him an attractive candidate, should he demonstrate greater consistency in his current role. The familiarity over time and the opportunity to work with a young quarterback like Caleb Williams could cement his name on the Bears' shortlist. Todd Monken, Baltimore Ravens offensive coordinator. Monken is responsible for transforming the Ravens' offense into one of the most efficient units in the NFL, combining a dominant running game with a creative passing attack. Additionally, his background as the offensive coordinator at the University of Georgia, where he earned praise for his ability to connect with players and teach effectively, is a plus. A lack of communication and connection with players has been a problem under Eberflus, and Monken seems like the type of coach who can fix that dynamic and build a winning culture. Brian Flores, Minnesota Vikings defensive coordinator. While the idea of hiring another defensive-minded coach may raise some eyebrows, Flores brings solid credentials. He was previously considered for the job after Matt Nagy's departure and has head coaching experience, leading a competitive Miami Dolphins team before his controversial departure. Additionally, the contract would mean weakening a division rival, which could be strategic for the Bears. However, it would be essential for Flores to bring in an innovative offensive coordinator to maintain continuity on offense and maximize the potential of young talent like Williams. Frank Smith, Miami Dolphins offensive coordinator. Smith is one of the most promising offensive minds in the NFL. While head coach Mike McDaniel is the face of the Dolphins offense, Smith has been instrumental in developing one of the most explosive units in the league. Known for his ability to build strong relationships with players and coaches, Smith brings the qualities the Bears need to revitalize their organizational culture. His teacher and communicator profile is highly appealing to a franchise seeking stability and long-term growth. Kevin Stefanski, Cleveland Browns head coach. While it is likely the Bears will opt for a coach with prior NFL experience, Stefanski could be an exception. If the Browns decide to move in a different direction, the reigning NFL Coach of the Year by 2 graces could be an interesting target. Stefanski has demonstrated an ability to maximize talent in challenging situations, and his track record suggests he could bring a more structured and consistent approach to the Bears. As the tide of change grows, the Bears need to think strategically about their next move. Each of these candidates offers something unique: experience, cutting-edge innovation, or the ability to build connections with players. What matters now is that the franchise makes decisions based on competence and long-term vision, leaving behind the mistakes that have frustrated one of the NFL's most passionate fan bases.